Hey Sergio.
Leaving Gomera
This is it.
for the very last time.
It was a bit sad yesterday because it's been good to us, this place.
Yeah, it has, yeah.
We met some nice people, had some good experiences, and
Yeah.
first little mini leg of the journey is to go to Gomera. I mean, go to El Hierro. It's a bit of a shakedown sail. This is something I read in Dee's vlog, one of my old friends who sailed around the world on a small boat. It took 7 years to do it, and he said if you can, it's good to do a day sail when you're going to go on a big journey, just to check everything. And we've made some adjustments, like new solar panels, new water maker, like fixed the sails. And so yeah, today's a day we're going to sail for 8 hours across to El Hierro, and then
Can't quite see it, can we, today?
and then on Sunday, which is in about 3 or 4 days time, maybe Saturday, we're going to set off across the Atlantic.
Capitan!
Let's go, El Hierro!
A bit overwhelmed today with the food situation. We've got lots of food.
So I don't know what we got in here. Just people are interested to know.
Oh yeah,
We've got like spelt flour so we can make bread in the oven.
yeah.
We ordered loads of seeds. We ordered about 10 kilos of oats. Got couscous, like noodles, I don't know, biscuits, snacky things, bread, spices, peanut butter. Lou can't go without many peanut
Yeah,
butters.
I've got several jars of that. Yeah.
Lots of oat milks, lots of bread, 10 kilos of rice, 10 kilos of chickpeas that we can sprout. We can sprout those and turn them into fresh vegetables when we run out.
Much chocolate.
Lots of chocolate.
We still have to get all the fresh vegetables today, so
Yeah, don't know where they're going to go. Time to go. I think we're ready. You guys, we're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
So it's windy out there. It's definitely giving us the heebie-jeebies a little bit because it sort of sounds windy and it looks windy. It is windy, but yeah, all the forecasts say it should be 20 knots, so we're trusting that, and it'd be a fast passage, I think. But yeah, wow, it's been a lot of preparation, but we're excited, ready to go. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
The sun's out, which is nice, so we'll go out and show you what it looks like outside. Yeah, out is the wind for the next 3 weeks.
here we go.
Spicy out there, look. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna put 2 reefs in the main.
Yeah.
And just get out the staysail to start with. So we have a little bit of sheltered water here where we can get our sails up.
Okay.
Sailing, sail. Sailing for 30 days. And we have a lot of miles ahead. Yeah, big challenge.
See. Guys, so day one of the Atlantic crossing, and it's about 7:30 at night. It's dark, and I'm kind of hiding in here because it's pretty wild outside. The guys are out there. Tom's hand steering. I went outside briefly just now, and literally as I got out there, sat down, this wave kind of broke into the cockpit and totally soaked me to my underwear, so I just kind of retreated inside to come and change. And actually I think I'm just going to stay in here because it's just wild out there. Bloody hell, what a way to start. It's we kind of knew it was going to be windy, but the forecast said like 22 knot gusts, and we're getting at least 10 more than that. It's like 30 plus gusts, so I'm kind of thinking, what have we done? What have we let ourselves in for? But we're committed now, so here we go. We just got to get on with it. So
That was a night, wasn't it?
Hard night. The bad one.
Hard night. It was rough. We had waves coming into the cockpit area. We had to put the storm boards up. It was very, very rolling, very noisy.
yeah,
Wow, big waves. Yeah, just scary the whole night. But we made it. Nothing broke. We're still going in the right direction, and it's much nicer today compared to yesterday. It's bloody lovely.
smooth.
Smooth. A cup of coffee.
Boat jobs at sea.
Yeah, these are crashing up this wire last night.
Yeah,
A bit higher.
fruits are hanging a bit low.
And swinging fruit.
Low swinging fruit and veg.
Yeah, we had water up to about here from a wave that filled up this whole area at about 2 in the morning. It was a bit too exciting. Not good news. I just saw the whole bowsprit moving, and I think I was like, this whole piece of wood that I'm kneeling on here was moving up. And I can see down there. That's how bowsprit stay. It's the whole stay for the whole boat, the mast. So this would normally be attached to the front of our boat, under the waterline, and this wire is supposed to hold the bowsprit down as part of the strength of the whole boat. So we're going to try and remove this and put it back on somehow. I don't know how. So we've managed to get the wire off, get the stay off. And so we're going to push this, try and push this through the existing, there's like a plate metal that's still on there, but there's a gap. We're going to try and push this through, then hook up this end, and pull this through. And then this piece is going to hopefully get stuck at the waterline, because it's under the waterline, so we can't get to this bit. doesn't help that there's 3.5 metre swell. Anyway, we're all clipped on, so we're going to go.
We've got some German rye bread, which is great because it keeps for a really long time, and we can just stock up on those. So we've got some lovely German rye breads, and I really wanted to show you my sprouts. So in here I've got some little brown lentils and mung beans and chickpeas, and I put these on to sprout like literally only 2 days ago, like when we left, and they've gone crazy because it's nice and warm. And you know, they're perfect for sailing because you can take big bags of dried pulses with you, and you've got fresh vegetables anytime you want. So I'm a really big fan of sprouting actually. So and it's so easy. You don't need. I mean, this has got a like little draining lid, but you don't even need that. You just need a jar. You soak them overnight in plenty of water, and then the next morning you drain off the water, and then you just leave them to sit there somewhere sort of out the sun, but at room temperature, and they do their thing. They sprout away. I usually rinse them once or twice a day, just so they don't get dry and they've got plenty of water. And then you've got a beautiful, lovely, like fresh bit of salad, full of nutrients and good fresh food. So yeah, so get sprouting if you don't already. Okay, so my timer's just gone off to get the loaf out of the oven. So let's see how it's turned out. I use these to stop the plates from smashing around. I'm going in. It's hazardous. Okay, we got it. It's like catching a snake or something. So, let's have a look at it. There we have it, the organic wholemeal spelt loaf, baked at sea, a loaf at sea.
Visit loafatsea.com for more.
Yes. Visit loafatsea.com for more baking whilst on passage. So Tom, what's today's little surprise for us? Next problem at sea?
Impeller. Well, we started the engine so that we could put out some sail,
Yeah.
go to wind, and luckily I did the normal check, which is just have a quick look over the side, make sure cooling water is coming out. No cooling water. So first thing is to check the impeller. Luckily we have a spare because our impeller was broken.
Yeah.
And there's a little rubber cog, I'll show you.
Oh, I have it, yes.
Oh yeah, there you go. So this should have 3 more lugs on it. They're broken off. So yeah, dead impeller. It's a good job we got a spare. We actually have 2 spares, I think.
Wow.
So putting the new one in. Hopefully it'll work.
Nice. So on to the next problem. I can hardly keep up. What's going on this time, Tom?
This is relentless.
It's utterly relentless.
Utterly relentless. Like, go sailing, they said, it'll be fun. Okay, so we went to put up the mainsail, which has actually been a really good thing. We managed it, and we had to turn into the wind to do that.
Yeah.
And so Lou was turning into the wind, holding the boat into the wind, and we just about got the sail up, 2 reefs in, and then the steering broke. And so luckily the autopilot is quite deep in the steering system, and it's still working because it's directly turning the rudder.
Yeah.
So we have steering, but the autopilot's no good for like pointing into wind or doing a man overboard. It's no way good enough, so we have to fix the steering immediately.
Yeah, this is like emergency really, isn't it?
It's
in a way.
Shit, you know, we've got no steering. Well, autopilot is okay for now, we're running downwind. But it's, and it's, as always, right down in the bottom of the boat. We have a job to do. Yeah. We'll get there though.
Yeah, what the hell, Noctiluca? What's going on here?
Yeah, Noctiluca is just like, she's just falling apart.
Yeah.
This sailing is too hard in the Atlantic for her.
Yeah, she's like, what are you doing to me? Oh.
To be quite honest, it's too hard for me at the moment.
Me too. Well, we'll get there. Yeah, we've got 3 of us, a good team, good solid team, and we're just going to keep taking each problem as it crops up. We'll just keep trying to solve it. So here we go.
Here it is, the steering mechanism. I'll take it.
Go on then, you take it.
The cable's come off this wheel, so I don't know if you can see in there, but there's this cable. It needs to go around this wheel. There's a little, I don't know, I've got to work all this out. Sergio?
Yep.
Hierro?
Hey, what happened? Fixing.
Triumphant face.
I think it might be a bit broken for Triumph.
Yeah, okay.
I think we have steering back.
That's really amazing.
It feels better than it did before, to be honest, so yeah, we have steering.
Tom and Sergio work their magic.
High-five.
Amazing, guys.
Yeah. 3 things today.
Yeah.
Yeah, how many tomorrow?
No, tomorrow no.
Please
Tomorrow
none.
is, tomorrow is our fixed.
Tomorrow we'll just be like that because of the storm.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hi, Tom.
Hello.
What are you cooking?
Cushion.
You're cooking the cushion.
Curry. Making a curry.
Ooh, curry night. Looks good. How's it going?
Good. Yeah, it's going to be like a dal with basmati rice.
Very nice.
But today feels like a different day. It really does feel. It's like the first time I've been able to appreciate my surroundings out here and like look at the ocean and not feel just kind of like fear, I guess. We've been had a huge sea and all sorts of problems with the boat, so you know, engine failure, steering loss, chain plates going, you know, the end of trip, like its mast comes down, you know, it could, anyway, somehow we've hung in there by the fingernails, and we're still here, we're still on our way to the Caribbean.
Here we go.
Yeah, and we've curry on the way, so all is good.
All is good. Curry at sea.
Pipes.
Looking down pipes to see if we can find this offending piece of rubber. Is it down there?
I can squeeze most of this, but I can't squeeze this.
Right.
This bit in between, you know.
Yeah. God, it's such a empty. It's just a big one going here. See the bigger going.
So we're coming up to the end of day 5, beginning of day 6 at midday. And the wind's about 20 knots. We've got 2 reefs in the main and the rig is holding up, thank God. So it's quite a nice day, pretty breezy. Lou is making pancakes. So it's day 7. We had a very rough night last night and everyone is very, very tired. As you can see, the swell has not dropped at all. There's a lot of movement on the boat, which makes doing anything very hard work. But we are getting there and the repair is holding up. We're going about 4 or 5 knots with just this tiny amount of staysail, which you'll see at the front there. You can see it's a bit messy because I put in a spare halyard to support the front of the mast, because the furthest sail forward, the Genoa, is really wobbling about. You can see that. So yeah, day 7. It looks like we've got another 10 days of this sort of wind, so maybe even stronger later after 8 or 9 days. So we're in it for the long haul. It's going to be a tough one. So we just woke up to a boat full of water. Literally a huge waterfall of wave came in through the top hatch. This hatch up here was just open this much, and the wave must have washed over the right over the top of the boat, and now everything is absolutely soaked. It landed on Sergio, who was in bed at the time.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. I needed a shower, and the ocean gave me a shower.
But yeah, there's stuff everywhere. I came out and there's water all over the floor. Very unhappy about all of our books getting very wet.
My hard drives, luckily were in a plastic box, but they did get a bit damp, so we'll see.
Yeah, it's not ideal at all. It's wet everywhere, wet all over the sea. It's like, yeah, so it's just it's just a stark reminder that we're not in it. This is a nice little space normally, but the ocean can find its way in, and hopefully we'll stay safe and dry for the rest of the trip. We're supposed to get slightly better weather, but it's been full on the whole trip, to be honest. It's been a really tough trip. we've lost one of our beds to the wet, but we have enough space we can sleep, so we're going back to bed. And thank God we're not sinking.
Oh, look! Oh, look at him! There's a little egret just landed on our bowsprit. Ooh. Oh, that's it, you have a rest!
Dinner time!
Eva.
It's nice. Got a nice bit of a sunset going on.
What?
So Lou, what's for dinner?
Okay, so I made vegan pumpkin falafels using one of the pumpkins that we got from our friend on El Hierro. So it's lasted really well, and it was like, cut it open, it was this beautiful orange colour, and we know that it was grown kind of biodynamically, organically on his little kind of semi-permaculture land. So
thank you,
it's
Carsten.
really nice, yeah.
Nice.
And
there we go.
yeah, I made some
falafels.
flatbreads and
Looks great. Yum. today is the last full day on the water, and I've just got out of bed for my shift. We've put up the full mainsail because finally, the wind has calmed down to a very reasonable 13 knots. So we're still doing 5 knots, boat speed. And yeah, it's beautiful out here. We've got a full moon and a full sun about to come up. There's the moon. And then beautiful full mainsail over there. Day 25, and it's been, I don't know, it's been such an epic journey, but finally, land ho!
Sergio! Woo!
The best team in the world! We did it!
So over here we've got the land. I don't know if you can see it. You can see now. And then over there is Dominica. Maybe you can't see it, but we can see it. We can see the land, and we start to see a few birds coming in and wheeling around the boat. And
yeah,
we did it! So exciting! Can't wait.
Finally.
El Caribe.
The Caribbean. Now it's time for room and for lay in the bed.
Yeah, for a week.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. This is the moment.
Finally.
Finally we made it.
That's Ana de Codorniu, product from Catalonia.
Nice.
Very good, nice. Well, let's go.
Woo!
Wow! My God! That journey. Wow, that's flavor.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no more. Oh, even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. future is bright.